One, two, three. It looks like we are live now, and today we would be doing a mock interview. So before we do the mock interview, let me tell you about how or what neoG'22 is and what this mock interview is. But for that, I'm gonna wait for a few seconds for people to join in. If anybody wants to do this live, and let's see. And let me, Shubhendu, can you switch off your video for some time while I'm giving the introduction? Yeah, thank you so much. That was so nice of you and so bad of me. But I'm just waiting for folks. Hey, folks. Hey, Tanveer is here and Manthan is here. Hi, Ravi. I love people who join fast and like immediately and then also say hi on the chat. You guys are the best. How can you do so many things so fast? I suck at multitasking. Hello, Akash. Hello, everyone. I'm just waiting for the live to go on. Was eagerly waiting for it. Everybody was waiting for neoG 2022 admissions open. Which year students can join neoG camp? Any year, as long as you can speak English and do computer science. Computer, not even science, just do computers. Like if you can open Chrome browser. Hello, Tushar. Hello, Sumitra. Hello, Dinesh. Hello, Mudassir. Mudassir says, hey. Hi, Mudassir. Hi. So we are just waiting for a few more folks to join in. Once we are 100 people, we would go ahead with the program. We have a lot to discuss today. And Friday evening, unannounced live. I'm sorry if I'm ruining your Friday evening. Vicky is saying, hello, cutie. Kya yaar, Vicky? Varchas was saying, I've dropped my phone. I was that fast. Hey, Varchas. Sorry, man. Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Hey, Ritik. So we are 93. And as soon as we touch 100, we start going on with the program. Sir, is neoG camp paid? Yes, it is. But all of these questions I'm going to answer very, very soon. Give me like 5 more seconds. I think we are right there. Finally, interview tips. We will not just do interview tips. We will also do an interview. Is there any deadline for applications? I'm going to tell you all of that. Just wait for like 5 seconds. And now we have a lot of people here, and almost half of them have liked the video. Kumar Arvind sir, 10-20 के ज़्यादा ले लो, बस पढ़ा दो आप. अरे नहीं भाई, fees is same for everyone. That's nice, so cute of you. So welcome back again, everyone. For people who don't know what this is, what we are going to talk about, we are going to talk about a little bit about what neoG camp is, and then I'm going to talk about that neoG camp's admissions are open, and then we will do a mock interview. So this is a 3-part program. I'm going to show you all these 3 things. First, what neoG camp is. Let me share my screen so that I can get started. And whenever you are joining this live, whenever you are watching this live, please like, share, comment, subscribe, show all of your love, please. Whenever you are watching this, do like the video. Okay, so what is neoG camp? Let me show that to you. If you go to https.neoG-camp, you will see this website. This talks about what this is, right? And this is basically a course, a 6-month course, a 6-month part-time course, which you can do with your job and not have to leave your job or your college or anything and still learn a lot, right? So this is not a full-time, this is a part-time thing where I would be doing 100 hours of live teaching, no recorded videos and all. I would be teaching, a lot of other people would be teaching. And to do that, you need to develop few apps, right? Few blogs and projects, and then only you can get into level 0. It's not like paisa fake tamasha dekh. You can't pay your way into this. You have to work hard. There are a lot of people who are working hard to get into level 1, because the people who got into level 1 last year, we had an absolute blast last year. And since we had so much blast, we created this wall of love. I hope this loads, because it takes some time to load, because there are like so many projects. And You can see these are previous year students, how much they have enjoyed the live class, the learning, go through it, the guest lecture, all of it, right? And what the recruiters are saying and everything. So we had a lot of fun last year, which is 2021, and the 2022 batch admissions are finally open. 5,000 people have filled the wait list to join the next year, the 2022 program, which it starts in January. Okay. And give me 1 second so that I can also see the questions which you are asking. And if there are any questions which need immediate answers, I can answer those from the chat as well. Later, every time I open the iPad, it says, hello, can you? So, oh my God, there are 150 people watching, which is great. Yeah. Wait, what is the price? All of it. Yeah, the price and everything is mentioned here in level 1. I think it's somewhere here. These are the experts who would come and teach in level 1 as well, from different companies, different places. What's more in level 1, go through it. And the admission fee is 30,000 rupees plus 18% GST. This is a 6-month plus 2-month guest lecture program. And we have tried to price it as low as possible while running the entire show. So that's the whole idea. Please go through the website. Also go through the FAQ. See, we have tried to answer all the questions. BCA का student placement ले सकता है, MCA का student placement ले सकता है. If you are ready to join the job, you can take placement. Those are not a problem, but do read all of this, how this entire thing works. We have answered all the question, and do also read about what or why we want to do this. We want to do this because I'm just sick of DSA. I'm here. Like, DSA is good. I do DSA. I did DSA. I'm at Microsoft, but I don't do DSA every day. I can't do DSA every day. I wanna create things. I want to have this, the joy of creating, the engineering. I like that. I don't like this, this mugging up culture which has come. Like, even this can work, and this is getting jobs to people, to great companies. Really amazing companies have placed from here, and this is working. So I loved when it went for the first time, and the second is going to be bigger, not smaller. Okay. Now, how to get into level 1? There are 3 routes. If you see how to get into level 1, where is it? Expert, what's more? Yes, choose your admission route. If you are a beginner, the route is open. If you are an intermediate, you have 1+ years of work experience. But remember, that work experience needs to be in web development. Do not come to me and say कि experience तो है but testing का है, experience तो है but SAP का है. Won't count. Come from the beginner route. If you have not done web development, then you come from beginner route. Why am I asking 1+ years web experience people also to come? Because I am going to teach some really advanced stuff and some really basic stuff where you would learn a lot of expert React. You would be an expert in React. You would understand the React toolkit, and also some next level stuff, which a lot of people, even though they have 1 or 2 years experience, might not know. So if you are someone like that, I would suggest you go through the roadmap, and the roadmap is here, neog.camp/roadmap, and go through the roadmap and see if you want to learn. And if you know everything here, then don't come. But if you think, yeah, I want to learn this, that, and it's something extra, please. So intermediate route and the rocket route, read about it. This is only for people who have already got jobs via rocket, but they still want to come. And we have around 60-70 people who want to come through rocket route as well. Why? Again, because getting a job is not the end of your learning career. You can and should keep learning, and neoG Camp is a great place to learn. And then we go to the beginner route. Like, if you don't know anything, if you are very new, if you have never done web development, if you do not have a job in web development, you want to get into web development, this is your route. And if you click on this route, you come to this portal where you have to sign up. After signing up, you have to log in. And once you are logged in, you will have to fill the form. What is the form? What is the process? All of it is mentioned here. You have to complete level 0, which I have said multiple times. You just can't pay your way in. No, Baba, no, that cannot happen. So you just need a laptop, you just need YouTube and Discord, and you can learn from anywhere in the world. And all of this, the entire level 0 is for free. So just check whether you like coding or not, whether you like me as a teacher or not, whether you like how I teach or not, things like that. This should be updated. Actually, this is a senior SDE at Microsoft now, senior software engineer at Microsoft. And these are the things which I teach. All of this is on YouTube. You can complete all of this and then submit your projects. You will get reviewed. Only after you have become Mark 15, you will get a chance to pay your way in. So now that I have answered, okay, Aryan is asking, Tanay Pratap, can you please tell the highest CTC that your students have gotten? 30 lakh rupees per annum. That's the CTC Unacademy has offered to not one, but 10 people from the camp this year. Sir, when is the next batch going to start? It's going to start in January. So you have ample amount of time. What is Mark 15? Mark 15 is basically you need to complete 15 tasks to get into level 1. We do not take everyone and anyone in. You have to complete it. But to complete it, I have created videos for all the tasks. But this is like 3 hours, 3 and plus 2, 6, around 14, 15 hours of work you have to put in. And you have to learn all of this before coming to level 1. Athar Shakil is asking, can I start level 0 today? Yes, you can. It takes 15 to 20 hours. The deadline to submit is 30th September. 30th September is till, at first round of admissions. We might open another round of admission if there are seats left, but first round of admissions would be open till 30th September. It is first come, first serve, by the way. And there are limited seats. So please make sure that you do it as fast as possible. Okay. Saurav is saying, no, it's 22 hours of work. Okay. Say 30 hours of work. Na tera na mera. 30 hours of work. It is 30 hours of work, but 30 hours is how much? It's like 2 weekends, right? How many total seats are there? I don't know right now. To be honest, I'm thinking 1,000 seats, but I'm also working on increasing the number of seats, considering that the wait list itself went to 5,000. And that's the idea, but I'm working on it because there is a lot of logistics. We need mentors. We need, like, I can teach, yes, but you guys would have doubts. You need to have doubt solving sessions. You need to have project sessions. A lot of thing goes around. It's not just I teaching like YouTube Live. There are a ton of other things which happen. I think we have mentioned that on the website. Let me go and see. Yes, so we do a lot of these things. Code reviews are there, doubt clearing sessions, hackathons, interview preparation. There are teams to discuss and reflect. All of these things happen, and for this to scale, I need more people. So I am hiring senior people to come and do this full time. But for now, we can only scale till 1,000. So I would suggest, if you want your seat locked till September 30th, please book. Please fill the form. Please complete the admission process. Okay. Is Unacademy, Nagaraj is asking, is Unacademy give offer irrespective of background? Yes. BCA guy from Patna University got placed. None of these guys who got 30 lakh is from any IIT or NIIT. One is from actually electronics and communication background. Soham is from a different background, and he got into Unacademy 30 lakh rupees. Amazing. So that's it. So yeah, background doesn't matter. So what would be the interview process for people? Now let's come to that part. So how would you practice for interview? You would go to neoG build and just Google neoG build, right? Just Google this and then click on the first link. And when you click on the first link, there is neoG interview sample questions, right? So go here, neoG interview sample questions, and you go to this markdown. These are the sample questions. You can practice this. Whether you are intermediate or you are a beginner, you would have the same question. The questions won't differ for anyone. And if you are here, please put a star on this repository, because this does not only have interview sample question, this also has, if you are a new person, it also has logic building questions, which you should try out if you are very new to not web development, to development itself. Going back, interview sample questions. And that's all. You need to do this in an interview. And if you can do this, you will get in, no problem, none at all. Okay, and that's all around neoG, around admissions, around the roadmap. I think I've covered everything. Tanveer is saying halfway done with the interview question. Yeah, great, Tanveer. Yes, even if you complete all of it, prepare for interviews. Come to Discord. There is Team Tane Discord. If you don't know this, and I'm gonna put all this link in the description after this live. But this is the link: bit.ly team-tane. Right? Let me show this. This is the link: bit.ly team. This is the link. If you click on this, you go to a Discord server. This where we talk about everything about, and we do mock interviews, and we are going to do a mock interview right now also. So do all of this if you're interested. If you're very serious about your career, I would suggest get in, do all of this, do level 0, do your interview, because a lot of people got internships just because of the level 0 projects. If you do the level 0 properly, you would have something like this: adarshbalika.netlify.app. I guess this is the website. So if you do the level 0 projects, you will have a website like this, your own website, which would have your own projects, which would have your own blogs, all of it. And all of this I have taught for free. And this is the entry criteria, and this is called level 0. So all of this you can access, you can do for yourself if you commit to the program. And only if you're committed to the program, then and then only you can get into the level 1. Level 1 is tough. This I want to say, don't think it's easy. It's not. It's hard, it's difficult, and that's why we are doing all of this and interviews to get you in, because if you get in, there would be a lot more work to do. So don't think of this key, again, like college, I just pay, now it's teacher's tension. It is not. So this is what neoG Camp is. This is your admission portal. We have talked about everything. We have answered all the questions. Now I want to do something. I want to show you, I want to give you a taste of how an interview would go. And we have Shubhendu here. Shubhendu here will have, hi Shubhendu.
Hey everyone.
Hey, and Shubhendu here will go for a mock interview in front of all these people watching. And he's not at all, he's a level 0 student, by the way. He's not a neoG kid. He is also preparing for level 1. Are you now a little bit worried about level 1? Ki hoga, nahi hoga, kya hoga? Do you have any problem there? Any issues?
Kind of worried about it because I have good competition against me,
Yeah.
but again, like I'll try my best to get in.
I would say, as long as you have submitted, have you submitted your 15 projects already?
I've something.
As long as you have submitted, and as long as you do good in interview, the good thing about this entire thing, which I really, really like, when 5,000 waitlist was going on, and I was talking to people, and all right, everybody was saying, take the top kids, because it's very easy to work with the top kids and make them amazing programmers. And I said, no, if I also do what IIT is doing, what NIT is doing, what other educational institutions are doing, then I am no different. So my idea is simple: as long as you clear the bar, and as long as you are first in the door, you are in. I don't care what other 4,000 students are. Shubhendu, if you can clear the bar tonight, we will see in front of everyone. If you can clear the bar, you can come in, and anybody who clears the bar can come in. You have done your 15 projects. Let's do an interview. Okay, and let me just see what question I want to give you. Give me 1 second. Okay, we'll do this question, where is you have to create a web app where you input a text. Okay, this is going to be a little tough. Let's make it a little easier first. You have a text. Okay, have a text, and whenever have a text, say my name is Shubhendu Sen, and have two buttons, plus and minus. When I click on plus, the text size should increase by 2 pixels. When I click on minus, the text size should decrease by 2 pixels. And that's your project for now. Your time starts now. Go ahead, Shubhendu.
All right. Let me share my screen first.
Yep, please go ahead.
Is it
By the
visible?
way, yes, it is. By the way, you have the choice to do it in React or in Vanilla JS. Which one do you want to do it in?
I'd like to do it in Vanilla JS itself.
Sure, go ahead with Vanilla JS. All the best, man. All the best. And if you are worried, if you are stuck at any point of time, please ask for help. Please also try to talk while you are coding so that I understand which way you are going. Okay. And you have 15 minutes from here. It's 9:01. By 9:16, we need to close the interview. Okay. Go ahead, Shubhendu.
So let me create text in the input first. Let it
Sure.
be inside a div. Like, hi, my name is Shubhendu. All right. Let's give it an ID of text itself, and
Okay.
then now we are going to manipulate it, but first we have to select it. So let's create a variable called text equals to document, which is your document object, query selector method, query selector, and it would be hashtag text. Come on.
You're not saved.
Oh, all right. It's still not working.
Yeah, your code sandbox broke, it seems.
Just a second, let me reload it.
Sure, sure. Still broken.
Let me
Go to the problems maybe, or yeah, open a new code sandbox if you want to.
just a second. Maybe because it is of my, come on, dude. Let me switch to REPL if that's not a problem.
That's not a problem. And I was going to suggest this, that even in interview, if you are getting stuck, switch to REPL, switch to VS Code, keep these things ready in your hand because the time is of essence.
Yeah, so let's start again. H1, let's say hi, I'm shooting or whatever. And sorry, H1. And then we can create two buttons. With separate ID, one being let's name it as BTN large, and let's give it the symbol of plus, and in the second one let's keep ID equals to BTN small. So yep, and here ID of text. I hope it makes sense. And now let's run this thing. Perfect. So yeah, again I have to store all the references inside variable. So document dot query selector, and with the hash symbol of text. Let me copy this thing. BTN large. Sorry. large with the ID of btn/large and btn small btn small. All right. Let me recheck it. Yeah, btn large. Perfect. So now that we have all the variables from the HTML DOM, we can now work on our main function. So let btn large,
Spelling dude.
oh, sorry, btn large dot add.
So even in your interview, it would be like pair programming. So if you make like these silly mistakes, your interviewer would help you out and not let you hang for dry.
So here we are using the click event function. Yeah, click event with the arrow function. So yeah, when the button is clicked, it should be increased by 2 pixels, right? So
Yep.
let me first give initial value of pixels. Let's say that it is 6. Yeah, let's keep it that way. Yeah, give me a second. Yes, huh. So when
Your query selector spelling is also wrong in 1, 2, 3.
seems like all doesn't work here. Text dot style dot font size is equals to by +2, right?
Yep.
I have to come on, to increase it by 2 pixels. So um, oh sorry, let's use template literals. For yeah, I was forgetting the for loop.
Why do you need a for loop?
Sorry, not a for loop. I mean, I need to increment it.
Breathe, man, breathe. You know how to do it. Breathe. It's okay. Aram, सांस लो 1 second. You know this is a very simple question. You know how to do it. Now go ahead and do it. You just need to increment it. You are almost there, right?
Yeah. So like I have to first declare another variable called maybe number, if that variable name makes sense. Number equal to 0, and sorry, number equal to 2, and then let's keep it that way. Like number dot pixels, right? So whenever I click, it is like let me check. Oh, come on. The logic is still not fully formed. I'm just checking. Yeah, it is getting to 2 pixels. Now I have to do is number plus equals to 2, right? So that it increments by 2 every time I click on it. And plus 2, yep, and it's working. So the same logic I have to form for btn minus or small. So let me rectify btn small dot add even listener click text die and -2. I hope it works. And yeah, it's working, but the problem is that it is not it is going to 2 pixels when I start it, so I have to have a starting point, I guess.
Yep.
Why
is it going to 2 pixel? Think what you are doing on line number 8. You are setting the font size inside after you are clicking.
So I have to 16.
You have to set the initial value first and then change the value, right? What you are doing is you are setting the value on the click. You have done it right. It's just that the logic is misplaced there. Think about it. You have some time with you. No problem. You have around 3 more minutes.
I kind of need help here. Like
Okay. So see, line number 5 says number equals 2, and then when line number 8 is being run, when you are clicking, it's going to 2 pixel, right? And then you are changing the number, which won't reflect.
Does it?
Now also it won't work. So now you're setting the number 16. The problem is in line number 8. Line number 8 and 9 and line number 15 and 16 is the issue. What you need to do is line number 9 should be before line number 8.
Okay. Oh shit. Makes sense. I'm really sorry.
I can understand you are nervous. You are doing the things right, but you're way too nervous. See this.
Yeah, so like it is working, but yeah, the original size is not 16, I assume. So like let me search H1 default.
It's fine. It's fine. Not an issue. Let it be.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. It's 32 pixel. It would be H1.
Sorry, very sorry.
It's okay. I can understand you're nervous. That's fine. Now give me, this is okay. I would give you the feedback on this. That's fine. Now tell me so in the interview, there would be introduction, which we did. There would be a programming question, which we did. And then there would be a conceptual question. So now is the time for conceptual question. Okay. So tell me what you understand by a promise. I explained this during the class, during level 0. Yep.
Like in a basic level, as you explained, that promise is something which we do in ordinary life as well. Like when you do a promise, it either gets resolved or it either gets rejected, right? So yeah, that's the same case with vanilla JS as well. Whenever you use promise to probably fetch an API from another server, then you have two options. Either you get the data by .then, like we first get the data, convert it to JSON format, and then after that we display the data. And if it doesn't work for some reason, then we use the .catch statement. That's the whole thing that promise allows you to do. It basically helps you to do better error handling in programming. That if you get something you want, then you can display it to the user, and if you don't, you can otherwise display the error, that what kind of error you face from the HTTP responses. So yeah.
Cool. This concludes your interview. And if I was taking your interview, you would still get in, right? But you would have less marks. Again, I am telling, this does not matter. As long as you're getting in, it doesn't matter, because we are not taking the top 1,000. We are taking everyone who can do it. You did it. Your logic was right. I felt you were a little nervous and going back and forth around it, which is fine. Some of it is because we are doing it live and a lot of people are watching it, I guess. But what I would suggest is practice more, right? These things, it should be like if I wake you up in the midnight and say, hey, can you do this program? This is like a very easy program, by the way. There could be little variations to it to trick you into, not trick you, just ask little difficult questions also, okay? So what things which I liked was you did the HTML first, which was very smart, because the moment you laid out the HTML, I was like, here is your first 10 marks. The kid knows something, okay? Then second thing is you kept talking, even you were typing query selector wrong or something, but you were talking about what you want to do. Good. Again, communicating in the interview is a good thing, not just for level 1 interviews. In life, whenever you give an interview, walking someone through your thought process always helps. Okay. Third thing which I really liked about your entire this thing is you were naming things very well. Your button naming, ID naming, variable namings were good up until where you got nervous and then you started naming number equals 32. Up until that point, you were not nervous. When you got nervous, you were like, "Kuch bhi name karunga. I don't care. I just want to get this working." So the initial starting was very confident. Keep that confidence. Keep naming right. Great point. So I noted that down. You would get marks for that also. Even if you couldn't do the logic, doing the right naming, doing the talking, HTML, all of it helps. Okay. Your code sandbox didn't work. You shifted to that. That was quick thinking on the feet. Great. Again, I think your coding concept, no, it's good, but you have not talked it out loud. And one thing is you have not talked it out loud. Second problem is these concepts I have in the level 0 also I have mentioned you need to go and read through MDN. Why? I'm gonna let it go. I'm like, Aja, we will show it to you. But when you're talking and when you're giving interviews for say internships or jobs tomorrow, people would expect certain keywords in your answer to actually show that you understand and you also know. There's one part understanding, other part knowing. So you understand really well, but you don't know all the terms. So there's resolved, there's rejected, there's also a pending state, right? So when you talk about promise, you have to talk about all the three states. And that's where I said you might not have practiced it in the right way, and you might not have read the right keywords through MDN. So what I would suggest for conceptual questions, go read MDN. For these questions, practice more mock interviews. Maybe just record yourself 15 minutes, watch yourself how you are doing. That's a great interview tip, by the way. In your life, you can always do this. Record, see yourself. How am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Because you can be your harshest critic also, right? You know what is going wrong. And I have given you a lot of points to think about. But great, overall great interview, Shubhendu. If you were interviewing for neoG Camp, you would have got in, by the way. This is what we expect. We don't expect perfect answers. We don't expect that I am not going to help you. Tum karke dikhao. We are there to accept you. We are there to help you. We are there to pair program with you. But we have seen people who have just copied questions, copied the Mark 15 projects, and just came in without preparing. They couldn't write query selector. They couldn't do add event listener. They couldn't think of the logic that it will be plus equals to 2. They didn't know font size, things like that. For those and those people only, we are doing these interviews because, I want sincerity, and I felt you are a very sincere guy. So great job. I hope you do this well, at least or better in your actual interview. I would love to have you in the neoG Camp next level. That's it. We can stop the screen share now. This was a good work, right? And how was your experience, Shubhendu? How did you like the whole process?
Like first of all, yeah, I initially thought it was way too easy for me, so I thought it would be a cakewalk. But when, the moment I started to do it, I kind of did that earlier also, and I really forgot what the hell the steps I did earlier. So yeah, that was my probably mistake here, that I tried to remember the things I did instead of forming the logic right away.
Yes. Do not do interviews out of memory. Interviews are not out of memory. Interviews are trying to test your analytical skills right there, right? So that mistake you made, and that's why you were going haywire. Hey, this is not working. I can't remember. So don't go on the remembering side. So practice the same question multiple times. Don't have to remember. You can always form the logic. Maybe 2 pixel, 5 pixel, 10 pixel. Do the same thing with React if you want to. But that's great. Loved this interview. That's it. You can switch off your video now.
Thank
you so much. For everyone else who's watching this is how your interview will be if you want to get into level 1. Every interviewer, whoever interviews you, will try to help, will try to accept, will not come from a place of rejection. We want your sincerity, but it also means that you need to prepare and you need to be ready for interviews. In 15 minutes, even if you know the program, even if you have practiced the program, sometimes you will falter. Think if you have not practiced the program, think if you have not coded anything, or think you have just copied the projects. For people who are coming from intermediate route, this is the same question which you would also get. So please practice Vanilla.js or React.js if you have lost touch doing something else for a year or two. With that, I hope you all prepare, and I hope this was lovely watching you all watching this entire mock interview session. I'm going to do more of this. I'm going to do more portfolio reviews, blog reviews, all of this. And how Shubhendu came here? Through Discord. So you need to be active on Discord, present on Discord. When I say, hey, I'm going to do a mock interview, who wants to come live with me? You need to raise hand fast and come in early. Also make sure that you have like a video on and your mic on. Those are the things which I checked. But otherwise, this was lovely. Thank you everyone who joined on a Friday evening. Love you all, man. This was great. We'll do more of this for sure. All your questions around neoG can be answered on bit.ly/team-tane on the Discord server. The Discord server link is on the neog.camp website as well. The team will put it in description as well. So आपको सब मिल जाएगा, but आप Discord तो आना पड़ेगा, because that's where anyway neoG camp level 1 will happen. So why delay the Discord? Okay. Bye bye. Have a great night. Good night. Tata. Do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Press the bell icon so that whenever I come live for more mock interviews,